Hey y'all, Courtney here with a short, sweet yoga practice that's going to help you build some heat and also potentially feel a little happier in your body right now. So do ground through your sit bones, maybe sitting up on a yoga bolster or just a simple pillow, whatever you have. Do allow your body to rock and sway. And we're going to circle it out just once or twice, one way. Coming forward on your inhale. Take it back on the exhale. And then do take it the opposite direction if you get to. You're going to simply switch up the crossing of your legs and do that again. Rocking, swaying. Siffy circles, maybe starting the way that feels a little strange right now. Getting things moving from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And after you do flow each direction, once, twice, 3 times, come back to neutral. And we're going to reach our arms gradually up toward the sky. A little stretching, a little yawning, reawakening. Brightening through all 10 fingers, and then simply fold your fingers in toward the palms, letting your thumbs stay long. Take another inhale. When you exhale, just let those thumbs move to kind of close off that fist with the fingers. Now we're going to move into what's referenced as breath of fire. So it's a big inhale through the nose, and then you're pumping the belly, drawing it back toward the lower spine until you're empty. You might find you get 10 pumps. You might get more like 20, 30, 40. As you're ready, big inhale. Never forcing it, let those arms flow down, maybe a loose wrist rotation or 2, a shoulder roll or 2. And then we'll take that sequence, breath of fire again, noting if it's too much with arms alongside the ears, palms can stay down on the knees or thighs. Otherwise, reach it up, a little stretch, a little yawn, and brightening the hands, the fingers, and then slowly folding them in toward the palm. And letting the thumb wrap around those fingers. You can lick your lips, swallow. Biggest inhale available. Pump the belly. Never forcing it. If you're done, lick the lips, swallow, maybe sigh. Shrug and release, letting those shoulders relax back and down. And then do come forward to all fours. Continuing to build some heat from the inside out and connect with the center of you. Walk on down to those forearms, palms grounded, elbows under shoulders, and step your feet back one by one. A variation on plank. The sternum reaches forward, the crown reaches forward. Your heels press back and maybe rock it out once or twice to find that the legs are active. You can stay as you are. You can also put the knees down if you need to modify. Maybe you fire it up by lifting the right foot for a breath. Tap it down, lift that left foot for a breath. Tap it down. Now we'll take the inhale. We'll all bring the knees down. Slide the tops of the feet, the ankles back. Pull the heart forward. You're in a sphinx. Little wiggle and sway, stimulating the belly. Helping getting your digestive system working efficiently. And you could tip the head, the neck toward one shoulder, then the other. Maybe hang on the side that needs it. Or change it up to something like a yes or a no rotation. A couple more breaths exploring. Do root the pubic bone down to kind of climb the upper chest, the belly forward and up. Maybe gaze to the bridge of the nose for that last inhale or 2, almost like you're drawing the earth back to pull the heart further forward and up. And then exhale, let's slide it all down. Take a brief break. Mini rest. And then bring your hands right outside the midribs. Loop the shoulders back, curl the toes under, using those knees pushed to all fours. And as you exhale, keep the hips high. Melt the heart forward and down, puppy dog. Take the palms together, elbows grounded. Opening up the heart center, getting things moving in the chest, the lungs. One more big inhale here. Exhale, let it out. Inhaling and exhaling, let the hands fall down toward the earth. Climb on up to that tabletop. Now stepping into the more traditional yoga plank. Shoulders over wrists, walk it back one by one. And a little rock, little sway. Maybe even a little circle here, feeling the connection from the front body to the back. Letting the air flow in through the nose, out through the nose. But still feeling that connection you had when you were pumping the belly through breath of fire. Now maybe, just maybe, you float the left foot up for the inhale, the exhale. Tap it down, maybe, just maybe, you float the right foot or whatever one you didn't do yet. Tap it down, take your inhale and plank. Do press back, exhaling, down dog. Couple of moments to rock, sway, make it your own. Even returning to puppy dog or a brief rest in a child's pose if you need that. Otherwise, starting to get into a flow where we roll our way into a plank pose. Gently rounding through the spine, let the crown eventually reach forward, heels back, right at the top of that inhale. Springy knees, drive your booty up and back, lengthening the lower spine, the mid-back, and then finally the head, the neck releases. Inhaling, flowing forward, rounding your way into that long line. And exhaling, similar idea, take it back, driving your booty toward the sky. Let's do 3 more, this sort of rolling, rounding, wave-like movement. Unraveling gradually. And building heat, strength from the inside out. One more. Do come on down to the knees, this time crisscrossing legs behind you. Sit back, hug the knees, rooting the rise, growing a little taller, moving toward boat pose, Navasana. So we want to rock where we're not on the tailbone, but we are to the back of the sit bones. Picking up the feet, you can hold on to the earth, you can hold on to the thighs, or right away reaching those sails forward or even up. Knees stay unlocked, but maybe legs get straighter. We're going to move in and out of this boat into what's referenced as Ardha Navasana, or half boat. It's actually harder. Lean the torso back, send the feet, the heels, the balls forward. Bring it all up, Navasana. For now, exhale, take it down, Ardha Navasana. Keep going. And then you can see why the different arm options are available. Last 2. And 1. Now hovering in Ardha Navasana, can you take that extra breath and then let yourself kind of flap and relax. Hug the knees in, adding those easy circles here, roll it out one way and then the other. Send your heels up to the sky, palms root to the earth. Big inhale. Exhale, let's lower just the right heel toward the floor. Point that foot, inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, just the left heel lowers. A yoga style leg lift option now to lower both heels simultaneously. If that's too much, return to simply alternating. Otherwise, let's explore right foot, left foot, and then both. If you get a little lost, just keep going. They're all beneficial to the core. Not going too far too fast. And letting it be really about quality over quantity. And at this point, maybe 1 to 2 more. Or just knees to chest a little sooner than later. Feeling those shifts, blood, oxygen, energy flowing through you, tapas, heat building. Knees bent, feet now flat to the mat. Press the palms down, lift the hips up, low bridge. And exhale to lower. Root and rise, inhale, low bridge. And exhale. With this time, float it up, low bridge. Lengthen the tail, see if you can lift a little bit higher gradually. Maybe interlace fingers underneath you. Maybe root the palms or the triceps. Send the back of the head down, the heels ground as you lift up. And if you're feeling really healthy in the knees, the low back, do reach the right heel to the sky. Single-legged bridge for another breath. Waking up, again, the core, the pelvic floor. A little more now in the hamstrings and glutes, shifting to side 2. Still in Setu Bandha, the bridge. Do take an inhale, root and rise. Release the fingers, exhale, come on down. Just a breath before we do that one more time. First few reps, inhaling up, exhaling down. You don't have to bring in that leg lift, but it will bring in a little bit more of a challenge, more heat, more strength, and more of this quality of tapas, purification through sweat. Other thumb on top, couple of breaths, adjusting. Maybe starting with the foot that's a little less obvious, reaching it up by grounding down, and really giving it a little more fire, a little more energy with the hips, the heart, lifting. Switching sides after that breath or two. Challenging asana, eventually coming on down, following the rhythm of your exhale. Hug the knees. Take an inhale. And flutter it out. Separate the knees, nice and easy for a moment, happy baby. Softening the face, the belly, rock and sway. And we're bringing in just a little bit more of that core work, firing up from the very center of you. Legs can extend first, or they can stay in that bent knee variation. Hands to that prayer shape at the heart, do roll it up from there. 2 to 3 breaths climbing your way in, maybe reaching forward, interlacing fingers, left thumb over right, Kali Mudra. Helping to empower ourselves, building confidence from the inside out. Still in it, can you climb a little higher? One more inhale. And exhale, do lower from there. Take hands to the outer thighs, press legs together. And we're going to get into a last couple of things to build from where we've begun. Exhaling, crisscross yoga bicycle. Inhale, maybe heels forward, more of a Ardha Navasana shape. Exhale, crisscross. Inhale, heels forward in space. If you have to take them up to the sky, do. If you have to rest for a moment, do. Last 3 on each side. Relax the face, the fingers. Final rep each way. Draw your knees in. At least one big sigh out. We'll do a last set of those bicycles. Again, if heels up to the sky is enough, stick with that. Still hard. Happily demoing the slightly easier option right now. If reaching heels forward or low to the earth was a good challenge, you want more of it, push that edge a bit. Last 3 or so on each side. When in doubt, slow it down. Last 2. Checking in with the face, the shoulders, the grip of the fingers. Last one. Draw the knees in. And big exhale out. Send feet to the floor. Walking the soles together, let the knees fall wide. Maybe slide one hand to your belly, one to your heart. And to feel these shifts you've made. Warming up, energizing, building heat when you need it, getting things moving when they need to be moved. Continuing on, there's lots of different options in my video library. Please do like and subscribe. Or of course, let that be enough for now. Appreciating what your body's already done. Namaste.